Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make Jamaican red peas stew. The name might be a little confusing to a few of you because what we grew up calling peas in Jamaica, a lot of persons may know as beans. But we're not going to argue about names because we don't eat names, we eat food, tasty food, and that's what I'm going to show you how to make. Let's show you what you need. So this is a pound of red peas, aka red beans. You also need coconut milk. You can use the powder and mix it. You can use the one that comes in the can, or you can make your own simply by blending the coconut with water and straining. I'll also be using a Jamaican chicken and all-purpose seasoning, some salt. Of course, if you don't have the chicken or all-purpose seasoning, the chicken bouillon works well. Some cayenne pepper, thyme. I don't have Scotch bonnet pepper, so I'll be using a dab of that and hope I can handle it. There are your white seasonings, your onion, garlic, scallion, peppers, and of course, the chicken. Now, there are a variety of different meats that we use to make stew peas. Pig tail, stew beef, chicken feet, chicken. But of course, there is no pig tail around here, so I chose to use chicken. Besides, I really like chicken and it takes a lot less time to cook than pig tail. You have to start off cooking the pig tail long before you start cooking the peas. It's a long process. So we'll be using chicken today and I'm quite happy with that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to wash our peas before we put it on because you don't even know how they've been handled. And then I'm going to put it on the stove with only 1.5 cups of water. And there's a reason for that. We want the peas to boil. And as it boils, we're extracting that nice red color from the peas. And every time it boils for about 5 minutes, I'm going to be drunking it with a little bit of water. So I'm extracting more of that color because we want to have that nice rich color when we're done. I'll show you. So here we have our peas washed in 1.5 cups of water. And turn it on and allow it to boil. It's showtime. Look. See that? Bubbling. Look how red that is. I'm just going to add the water. Allow it to boil again and I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, so it's boiling again. I've already added 2 cups of water and I'm adding the 3rd cup. Notice how rich that color is. That's exactly what you want. And you also want to make sure you only add a cup at a time because you don't want to fill the pot with water because it's very important that you maintain this deep red color. That's going to give your stew peas a really nice rich color. Also, less water boils faster, so you don't want to fill your pot with water. Normally, the process is to do this as long as it takes to cook the peas, usually 1.5 hours. But ain't nobody got no time for that, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Now that I'm very pleased with the color, I'm going to cut the cooking process down in half by speeding up with my Instapot. Okay, so if you look at this baby here, my Instapot, the regular setting for cooking beans is 30 minutes. But I'll be adjusting the time to 20 minutes because you don't want the beans to be fully cooked before you're done cooking your meal because the meat is yet to be added. So I'll be doing this at 20 minutes. You can use your pressure cooker and put it at whatever time you think is going to be comfortable to cook the bean almost fully, but not just yet. Okay, so while the bean cooks, I'll be cleaning my chicken, washing it with vinegar and chopping it up. You will notice that I am chopping it and I'll be chopping bones because yes, as Jamaicans, we do eat bones. Now, even if you don't eat bones, it's good to cook your chicken with bone because it has a lot of good nutrients in there and it makes the meal taste so much better. So, let me show you what I'm doing. Now it's time to wash. Now I'm going to season the meat. A lot of people don't season the meat. They will season the stew at the end. But I always season my meat because I think you can taste the difference when the meat itself is seasoned. If you look over here, I am cooking some brown rice simmering down with butter and coconut milk. Should go really good with the stew peas. In the meantime, I will be chopping up these. Timer is up. Time to check. Notice the beans are cooked, but not super soft. And we're gonna finish this cooking with the chicken. We're back to the stove, guys. Notice it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of water above the beans, but that's fine because we are yet to add our coconut milk, which is going to add volume. So I'm going to add my nice rich coconut milk and allow that to help to finish cooking the beans. At this point, I'm also going to add a few garlic cloves to boil with my beans. And I'm going to have this boil for about 5 minutes before adding my chicken. Okay, so now we're going to add our chicken. Oh wow, guys. I wish you could smell this. The coconut milk and the garlic. It's amazing. It smells beautiful. Uh-oh. We have a getaway. And we're going to allow this to cook for at least 10 minutes before we add the rest of our seasonings. Now I'll be adding what we call spinas to this. What it is just dumplings made from flour and water, and you roll them into small, long dumplings, and you just add them. Look at that, guys. Looking really good. Okay, now we're going to add our seasonings. At this point, you can add salt and a little extra season for taste. I don't need to add a lot of seasoning because I already seasoned my chicken, so I'll be adding a little salt. And just a little bit of Jamaican all-purpose. And you just allow it to simmer. Turn the stove down. and just let this simmer for about 10 minutes and you're all set. Checking on the rice that's been here minding its own business, and look at that. See how much it has fluffed up? Ooh, all that steam. There you have it, guys. Jamaican stew peas with chicken, done to perfection. I wish you could smell this. Dinner is served. So that's it, guys. Jamaican stew peas with rice. Please stay tuned to our channel where we can bring you more tips, tricks, and information to your home. Bye bye.